What if I tell you that nothing in your life is actually stopping you, except one invisible thing you carry every single day? Not your money. Not your background, not your education. Not your failures. It's your mindset. Right now, somewhere in the world, a person with fewer resources than you is living a better life than you. And somewhere else, a person with more opportunities than you is living a worse life. Why? Because life doesn't respond to what you want. Life responds to how you think. Most people wake up every morning thinking, I can't do this. This is too hard. People like me don't succeed. Maybe someday. And then they wonder why nothing changes. But what if, just what if, one small shift in the way you think could change the direction of your entire life? Today, I'm going to tell you a story. Not of a hero, not of a genius, but of an ordinary person who changed nothing outside, and yet changed everything inside. And when his mindset changed, his life followed. So stay with me till the end, because this story might be about him, but the lesson is about you. There was once a boy named Arjun. Arjun was not special. He was not born rich. He was not the smartest student in class. He didn't have powerful connections or extraordinary talent. In fact, if you asked people to describe him, most would say, he's just average. Average grades, average confidence, average dreams, and slowly, without realizing it, Arjun accepted this label. At school, when teachers praised the top students, Arjun stayed silent. He told himself, that's not for people like me. When friends talked about big dreams, Arjun smiled but thought, dreams are for lucky people. When opportunities came, Arjun hesitated. And when he hesitated, the opportunity passed. Not because he couldn't do it, but because he believed he couldn't. Arjun's biggest enemy was not failure. It was self-doubt. Every time he thought of trying something new, a voice inside him whispered, what if you fail? What if people laugh? What if you're not good enough? So he chose the safest path every time. The path with no risk. The path with no growth. Years passed, school ended. College began, and Arjun realized something painful. Everyone else was moving forward. Learning, trying. Failing, growing. And he was stuck, not because life was unfair, but because his mindset kept him small. One evening, Arjun sat alone in his small room. No motivation. No direction. Just silence. He scrolled through his phone and saw old classmates. One started a business. One moved abroad. One followed their passion. And then he looked at himself. Same room, same excuses. Same fear. For the first time, Arjun didn't feel jealous. He felt angry. Not at them. At himself. And that night, he asked himself a question that changed everything. What if the problem is not my ability, but my mindset? Arjun didn't wake up magically confident the next day. He didn't suddenly become fearless. But he decided to do one small experiment. For 30 days, he made one rule. Backhand index pointing right. Stop saying, I can't, before trying. That's it. No big goals. No motivational speeches, just one change. When fear came, he didn't listen immediately. He asked, let me try first. He started speaking up in class. Not perfectly, but honestly. He applied for opportunities he thought were out of his league. Some rejected him, some ignored him. But something unexpected happened. He didn't break. Instead, each attempt made him stronger. He realized, failure didn't destroy him. Fear didn't kill him, embarrassment didn't end his life. They only existed in his head. One day, Arjun applied for a project that required confidence and leadership. Old Arjun would never have tried. This time, he did. During the interview, he wasn't perfect. But he was real, prepared. And calm. Weeks later, he received the message. You're selected. That moment changed how he saw himself. For the first time, Arjun didn't feel lucky. He felt capable. Once Arjun's mindset shifted, his actions changed. And once actions changed, results followed. He learned new skills. He failed, but learned. He struggled, but continued. People who once ignored him now noticed him. Not because he became someone else, but because he finally believed in who he already was. One evening, Arjun stood in front of a mirror and smiled. Not because he was successful, but because he was no longer afraid of trying. He realized something powerful. The moment I stopped limiting myself in my mind, life stopped limiting me outside. Your life does not change when you get more monies, you get more luck, you get more opportunities. Your life changes when your mindset changes. If you think you are weak, you will act weak. If you think you are capable, you will grow capable. The world doesn't decide your limits, you do.